I'm here. This is going to be our chicken coop. I'm not opening it. It's not exactly the most stable platform over there, as you can see. But we got a highline, the pine tree for the chicken coop, and eventually Dizzy's garden's going to be, I think, right there. So this one is a little before. We'll get during and then we'll get after, but just wanted to see the journey start. Progress so far. I need a chainsaw. Don't have one. Have to borrow one from CRB Pappy. Trying to get this to work. Lord only knows how long it's been since it actually worked. It's not mine. It's Dizzy's. One of her exes bought it, and I'm trying to figure out how to start it. It's been setting for probably at least 4 years. This is the other pile. And there's two very large groundhog holes right there underneath the tree. Then there's the one right here that we gotta fill in and fix. We got some T-posts for the run inside there. I don't want to open it. We got some work to do. That's right. Cut those branches for your chicken coop.
I am. I thought my husband was being nice since I was sick and getting a jump start on it for me. What am I talking about? He was. He legitimately was. By the way, the coworker showed up to work sick. Tell him to go home.
Not ruin your vacation?
I got words. I got some legitimate words for them. And none of them are PG-13. Solid R rating.
We got one branch through it and it stopped. And we've been pulling for a few minutes now. So, don't let your stick shredder set for 5 years.
Also, don't put sticks on top where leaves are supposed to go.
Huh?
You were putting everything in the leaf barrel.
Oh, well.
I love you, but you don't ask questions either. You just assume.
And?
Well, you could have been like, wife, you use this thing. Come out here and show me what to do. But you couldn't wait for me to get socks or get gloves, because safety first. To help you with that. Mm-hmm. It shows I know how to do some things.
Besides get cold, because you're going to get cold. Sun's dropping.
I know. Hi, guys. I'm Dizzy. I'm Bim's wife. I also have a dream. So,
If we build it, they might come.
if we build it, we're going to get it.
Okay.
So, in this area where this lovely tree is, we're in the process of, what's it called?
Highlining.
Highlining it. Thank you, baby. Because we are going to reopen the chicken coop over here. This is what Bim's grandmother, because we bought her house over the summer. This is where they kept their chickens. This is where they collected the eggs, so on and so forth. I'm hoping to have at least 5 laying hens, and I want to get 10 meat chickens. So that way we can start building up a little stockpile for ourselves. Now, before Bim hit record, we were talking about the garden that we're going to have in the spring to produce to sustain ourselves throughout the summer and hopefully over the winter. Do I have experience gardening? A little bit, just nothing to this magnitude. But you know what? I'm willing to learn. I know there's going to be a lot of errors, and I'm fine with that. At least this year. Next year, there's no excuses. But I hope you guys don't mind joining me for this. But as we were talking,
How big do you want it to be, dear?
40 by 40, baby. It's the start. That's the start. So the game plan is we're going to have blackberry, strawberry plants. They're going to be on the north. So where you see those posts on the very end, that's actually true north.
They can't see those posts, but close to the water feeder that's red and yellow.
Yeah.
They can only see the posts on the over there.
Right. But that's true north. So I worked with ChatGPT, put in our address to find out our USDA zone, gave it the specifications of what type of weather we typically experience throughout spring into fall, and it helped me derive a gardening plan to ensure that we maximize our space and our produce of what we're going to grow. So essentially we are going to have berries up towards the north, and the entire garden will be surrounded by 2 or 3 rows of herbs, because what a lot of people don't realize is herbs are a natural repellent. Now I'm talking rosemary, cilantro, thyme, basil, oregano. I'm talking all the herbs. We're going to have it. Just, not some of those y'all wish was legal and all this. But we're going to have all those herbs. We're planning on having tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers. I'm going to try to grow some onions. I don't know how well they're going to do here. Onions typically don't do that well in the county we live in as a whole, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I might plant some corn just to try it out. We'll see how that goes. But we'll also have zucchini, spring, winter squashes, watermelons. Bim doesn't like that idea, but that's more for me and the kids than what it is for him. He'll get over it. Eggplant for my daddy and me, and just a bunch of other stuff. But I'm going to learn how to can. Oh yeah, and celery and lettuces, obviously, because,
Potatoes?
Potatoes. Oh, I got a plan for the potatoes. That's going to be interesting. We're going to try planting bags. But we have 2 acres. I don't need all 2 acres because we are sharing some of our land right now with his uncle, who has
everything you can see.
Yeah, everything else you can see over here. But just to get us started and take it from there. So like I said, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. I'm going to learn a lot of lessons.
Any help would be greatly appreciated.
Yes, any feedback you guys might have will be greatly appreciated. I ask you to be kind, because how you treat me is how I treat you. So, even warned. But I hope you guys will follow me along for this, because I'm looking to start getting seedlings started in February for a mid-March planting, hopefully. Not mid-March, late March. So, thank you.
I am not used to being on this side of the camera. We're at our house. It is Sunday. Yesterday, Saturday, we were trying to get this thing to work, to no avail. Watched a YouTube video. I think that's how everybody does things anymore. But the only thing we did was take the air filter off, drain out the fuel, and put new fuel back in, put the air filter back on. Everything seemed to work. Oh, clean up the spark plugs, or the spark plug. Other than that, after a few times messing with it, after trying to pull start it and everything, started right up. We let it run for I don't know, 10 minutes, and there was no issues. I've already knocked out some of this. Can't really see it too well, but I'm gonna fire her up. I'm gonna run some more through it, and I don't know if anybody can see. I got Carhartt on here, Carhartt on here. My glasses. I'll take a brand deal, and then we're using Country Pro Dizzy's X. Cut my head off here. Dizzy's X bought that for them. I mean, it's been probably 7 years ago. Apparently, he's one of those do-it-yourself kind of guys that didn't know what he was doing. I don't know. I don't claim to know what I'm doing. So, I'm not the mechanically inclined. We had CRB Pappy come down and help me out. He was supervisor. But, fire this up, and if you hear any gunshots, it's the second day of rifle season in Maryland. So, once I fire that up, you won't be able to hear anything. Make sure you wear your safety glasses. Now, hopefully it starts back up. Just turned it off. Wide open. Of course, now you want to be a paper. My back hurts already. Right. Pause this. I ran out of gas. Yes, I know. Green or yellow's for diesel, but when you go to the store and you need some, and they don't have you up red ones, make do. Whoever ever invented these darn safety? Oh, man. Can't see anything. Hard to open. Worthless. Pretty close to being full. I got a bad back, y'all. Where this thing is located, it doesn't favor me at all. Alright. Try number 2. Oh, come on. You did to me the other day. Thanks for watching. Maybe it'll work a little bit better. Need more. Done. I ain't worried about that one right now. CRB Pappy. Let me get a little closer and adjust this camera. There we go. So, CRB Pappy. Oh. Take two. CRB Pappy, his advice was to throttle it down as low as you can get it. And then turn the gas off and let it run out of gas. That way the ethanol that's in the gas nowadays has a chance to burn up and it's not sitting in there in case you don't use it for a while. So that's what we're gonna do now. It'll take some time, but with movie magic, it won't take that long. Somebody just got a nice big TV. Not very good quality though, no. Hisense. You can't see the road. So, this is in preparation for our chickens that Disney wants to get in spring. Sorry, I'm a little winded. Got a back issue that happened in 2015. From my job, when you work for the feds, you got to deal with the Department of Labor, and I have no nice words to say about them. The only time in all my years of working there that I actually cried because of work. But they did break me, so. But other than that, so we're gonna put the chicken coop. Turn this a little bit. This will be the chicken coop. It was a chicken coop for my grandparents. It hasn't had chickens in God knows how long. I, myself, Dizzy, CRB Pappy are all going to work on it this winter. And she wants to have, I think, 5 laying hens and 10 meat rabbits. Or not rabbits, sorry, chickens. We ain't getting rabbits. What you hear is starting to putter a little bit. It's running out of gas. I'm going to turn the camera this way. I already did some of this on my phone, but out here is going to be her 40 by 40 foot garden. I think it might be a little much, but I can't even see. So that red and yellow thing is our water hydrant, because my grandparents used to own the entire farm, so they sold it to my uncle, and it ran out of gas. But all the land that you see past here is my uncle's, and he was the second person we ever did a farm series on. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. But it is November 29th, 30th. I was off. November 30th. This will be the December farm series video, or the Farmer's Mike video. That'll probably end up going on Country Road Bidding, because we have 50,000 followers now. And I can just link things, and that's on Facebook. YouTube, it's like 35, 80 something, 70 something. But, yeah, that's the plan. We are going to have a garden, and anybody that can help us give Dizzy ideas, feel free. She didn't grow up in the city. She didn't grow up in the country. She actually grew up by Fort Ritchie, military base that was decommissioned in the late 90s by Clinton. But that's something you want to watch. The Ritchie Boys. It was World War II POW camp for Germans. So, you can learn more about her area. I grew up about a quarter of a mile that way. This is my family farm, so we own 2 acres, just shy of 2 acres. We have a lovely concrete block house and a very sizable concrete block garage. I'm normally never on this side of the camera, but hope everybody enjoys and gives us tips and tricks. And this is just the starting stages of what we plan on doing here. I gotta get a chainsaw and cut probably about from here down. That way the chickens don't try to escape when we get them. Finish chopping all this up and go from there. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.